welcome back to our channel, me and Sin, and this is our misadventures in toy hunting. So as you guys know, we have been doing a lot of toy hunting, but we have not shown you our hauls back in the cave. So this is kind of a rewind of what we were looking. So we're going to go back and review all the stuff that we never showed you guys that we purchased at the different hunts that we had. Now all the hunts weren't so
some were hit and miss.
Yeah, more miss than hit. So don't think that we found all these all at one shot. These are different days, different months, different weeks. Everything, maybe a couple here and there, but this is all a wide range from October to today,
which is May.
Yeah, so we are going to get started. And what should I grab? One of the hardest things that me and Sin have been trying to find. This one took us a minute to try and find, the Pan's Labyrinth 2-pack. And we have a pan, but the pan that we have is the old fawn. This is the actual young fawn, and it comes with Ophelia. Let's see, is that...
Yeah, it took me forever to find this, and Tim was the one that actually found it.
So we did find him. We did find him another time, but I couldn't remember. Like, did we have him? Did we not? Did we have him?
And the box was destroyed.
Yeah. So we ended up just getting this. Well, we kept this because we did get this earlier when I found the other one. But we did, during Haulathon at Target, we did find the young fawn all by himself. But Sin's like, do I get it or do I not? Well, then she checked our funds for the haul, and she's like, yeah, we don't have it. So this was, I actually like this movie, even though it's, subtitled in Spanish?
Yes, it is in Spanish. I can listen to it without the subtitles. Tim needs the subtitles, and he's not a fan of movies in a different language. So
but this was a really good, eye-catchy, good story.
Beautiful story.
I didn't understand what they were saying. I had to read it. So what I did, first I watched it 2 times. I read it, and then I watched it. So I knew everything that was going on. But yeah, great movie. Great director, Guillermo del Toro. They actually have, NECA has a line just for Guillermo del Toro, which we have is the Pan's Labyrinth. One we're missing from this series is the Pale Man, where he's the guy with the hands with the eyeballs, and then the little boy, I think it is, and then the fish man from the water movie. What was that called? Shape of Water. So those are the 3 of them are missing, and then maybe the individual of Ophelia. So this is what we got. This one is a big time throwback back to April last year, because Sin went and did her own haul while I was in a coma, and this is one of the, but you also got another one too, right?
Yeah, I think we did that one in a
previous video.
Yeah.
But this is another one that Sin was able to find while I was in the coma in the hospital at the Target across the way from where I was staying. If you haven't seen that video, go back and you can watch that one.
It's so hard to watch though.
Well, for
me.
You. But Sin kind of gives you a little summary of what was going on at the time she did that. I mean, it's not part of the story that we gave when we did it.
Yeah,
story.
I felt it was kind of irrelevant to say, yeah, so while my husband was in a coma, he told me, I better keep this channel going.
Do it for the fans. At the time, our whole, 10 people?
Yeah, we had 10 at the time.
But this was one that's going to kind of hold a little bit more deep for us.
Yeah.
So, if you haven't seen that video, go back and see it. And it's just one with Sin all by herself. So, let me tell you. Maybe I should probably tell you what the figure is. This is the thermal vision Predator. I think this was from The Predator, the last Predator movie. So this is the one that's getting hunted down by the gigantic, humongous predator, and he was the one that was. This one was the one that escaped from the planet to Earth, and he was the one that they were keeping in the facility. But yeah, the other one was scanning for him. This is what he looked like in the other one's eyes.
Earlier I called it an alien.
But yeah, NECA always loves doing their little accessories, but this one does not quite have as many accessories. I think it just has his blades. Because remember, he was a captive in the laboratory, so all he has is his little blades on his hand. He doesn't have. I think he might have the gun on his shoulder, but he doesn't have much else to him. So this is the one that Sin got while I was in the hospital. This big bad boy. We have done a video on the
hunt.
Well,
Yeah.
No, this was the bad. We did a video of Thalog, but we actually got Goliath before Thalog, and I can't remember if we found it and bought it or if we.
I think he was a pre-order that came in through mail call.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember because you can find them all over the place now. So the ones that we're actually looking for was looking for what is it?
The girl.
Well, we're looking for Demona. We're looking for Bronx and Hudson. Bronx is the dog, I believe. I haven't watched this cartoon series since the 90s when it came out. But he comes with his wings folded as a cape. This one is where his wings are fully spread, like he's getting ready to fly or he's angry. Can't wait to open this one up, but I haven't figured out where I'm going to display him at yet. I have so many figures that I still need to find places to display them. I have a whole extra wall that we're supposed to get more shelves for, but I'm trying to figure out how I want to display everything. So this is Goliath, the leader of the Gargoyles, and this is more of a 90s cartoon, I believe. It was on the Disney Channel, not Disney Plus, not Disney Kids, not Disney DX. It was the Disney Channel back in the days.
Yeah.
So
we only had one Disney Channel.
Yeah. So here we go. We'll open him up and take a look at what he has.
Kind of reminds me of MTV back when they only played music.
Yeah. So he comes with, of course, we got his wings. He comes with an extra head, some kind of a book, and I believe that's it, right?
I don't know. I can't really see him.
Yeah. So that's pretty much his accessories, but he is very big. He's a big figure. I'm gonna, once I open him up, I'll probably try. Well, let's see. Maybe we can compare him to another big figure that I have. Maybe he might be the same height. Let's see. As you guys can see, this guy is a pretty big guy too.
Oh yeah, he's bigger. The green guy.
Okay, so Swamp Thing is bigger than Goliath. So now we'll know how big he is. And we also have the Violator, but I don't want to mess with him. He's actually, I'm using him as a hold. He's holding my iPad up, so when I watch YouTube in here. But yeah, so he's not as big as Swamp Thing. So that's a good thing because he's not going to take up too much shelf space. So we'll have to go and open him up and take a look and see what the difference between heights are. So here's the Goliath from Gargoyles, the ultimate Goliath.
You know what? I never watched that cartoon growing up.
What?
Yeah.
It was one of Disney's darker cartoons.
Hmm.
So as we keep going. Was it NECA still, right?
Yep.
So from NECA we go to the alien, or from Gargoyles we go to aliens, and this is the Scorpion alien. Now this is part of the first series of the Kenner, what do we call it, like Kenner homage, because this is a figure that Kenner had actually put out before NECA even had it back in the early 90s. So this is NECA's version of the Kenner Scorpion alien. And this is how they used to come earlier in the NECA had was these clamshells, which I actually liked because they wouldn't. It's hard to damage it, and it's hard to steal it. You can't steal nothing out of these. So I want to open him up. I have tons of other aliens to display. I may have to go and have just a shelf for aliens. We don't know how. I don't know how that's going to work out because I have a lot of other lines. But this one I actually liked really a lot because of the fact that it is one of the first homage ones. It is one of the figures I did have the Kenner ones of. I actually had we had the whole collection of Kenner that I was able to make a good deal on from
at
a
a
guy.
yard sale.
Yeah, well, no, I think it was on eBay or something.
No,
the guy
it
that
was
lived in our
Offer
area.
Up.
Was Offer Up?
Yeah.
So anyways, I got a good deal on pretty much the full set. So I have had the full set before. I had him. Now I'm trying to get the NECA versions of all the Kenner ones because of the fact that they're movie decoed, which is cool because you can blend them in with the movie figures like Ripley and Hudson. What's his name? Hudson or something? I can't remember. Anyways. This is the Scorpion one, and on the back we have all the other ones that's done up. The card is done up just like the Kenner style. You got all your Alien versus Predators, and you got all your Predators and your Aliens. So this is one of the last ones that we're going into with the clamshells, and then they started going into the boxes. So, pretty cool. Can't wait. I haven't decided if I want to open them up yet, but I probably will. Excuse me. So next we're going to go to, we're still on NECA.
We're still on NECA.
Now we got the Karate Kid Tournament 2-pack where it's got Johnny and it's got Daniel. And in the background you can use the background as the for your display, which I think I have something else that's a little bit more for a display versus that. But we also have what the Icon Heroes Karate Kid tournament style, where it has all the Cobra Kai guys. Then I have Johnny and I have Daniel. Plus we also have the Mr. Miyagi NECA 8-inch, and we have the Daniel where he's playing with the sand things. 8-inch, and then we have the Skeleton Johnny 8-inch. So, like I said earlier, we do have a lot of 8-inch figures. So, this was a cool one. Sin surprised me with it, and I don't know where we're going to display it. Maybe keep them in the box, maybe not. I don't know. What do you think, Sin?
I don't know. I don't know. I should have got a second one.
But I mean, we like I honestly like the iconic hero ones because you have the full team of the Cobra Kai plus I think these are 8-inch, so the other ones are 6-inch, so it'd be easier to display on. But these are actually pretty cool. So that's the karate, Jerry, karate. And last but not least,
with NECA.
Of NECA, last but not least, this is Grif Tannin from Back to the Future 2. This was part of the Target Haulathon?
I believe so,
and
yes.
I only seen this one. I never seen any other ones when we were going to our Targets.
Even now.
So, yeah. And it's supposed to be out now. I've seen them up for pre-orders at different places, but you can't find them anywhere now. So we got lucky on that one. Of course, we have the Pitbull here, which is Grif's hoverboard. Powered hoverboard, because it's got an engine or, I don't know, turbo boost. So here we go. This is Grif, not Biff, but Grif. This is Biff's grandson, which is kind of funny. They never show that Biff was married.
Yeah.
They never mention anything about his
any other
wife,
females other than having the hots for Lorraine.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird how he ended up having a grandson. So he comes with the extra head with the helmet or without the helmet. He comes with his hoverboard, and then he comes with the extendable bat. And of course, the only other thing he comes with is to make it look like he's floating with his hoverboard. Because, I mean, what did Grif actually really have other than the bat and his hoverboard?
That weird helmet on his head.
Yeah. That'd be cool if they actually put out his
friends.
car.
I was thinking his friends.
Oh, I was thinking the car. It was a 5.0 that was just all done up to make it look more futuristic. But yeah, that would be pretty cool. Have his friends. We already have the Marty that looks like his twin, so we can always use him as the twin, you know, or as his Marty's son.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's twin?
So that way we can do scenes with him. But yeah, we need the NECA. We need the other people in Grif's gang. And what else? You know, accessories would be cool, as with like the Michael Jackson thing that takes his order.
Yes.
Over here, what was it called? The Cafe 80s?
Yes.
That would be something, because, you know, NECA makes accessory packs. So
that, and we lived through those times.
So this is Grif. Really good sculpt. It almost looks like they almost reused the Grif sculpt or the Biff sculpt from the last wave. But I'm sure if we go and get a comparison, because I haven't opened that one up yet, because there's no place to display them. I'm sure they almost look exactly the same, but somehow a little different.
I think we should do a video of you opening that one when we have room. Yeah. Opening that one and the Biff one, and do like a
comparison.
Comparison reaction type of video for you.
Yeah. So okay, so now we're done with NECA. That was a lot of NECA.
Yeah, it was.
As Cindy always says, it's NECA or nothing. But NECAs are really nice, but they're a little expensive. So I still stick to the cheaper ones unless it's something I really, really like by NECA, which is a lot of stuff.
Which is why he uses my bank account.
They just like taking our money. So, all right. So the next line that we have in our haul was the Revelations Masterverse. This is the Kevin Smith Netflix show that was put out that everybody had mixed opinions on. Everybody that I talked to that watched it said they liked it, and I've seen a lot of reviews that said they hated it. So I just would have to say it's a mixed review. I liked it personally because it showed another side of other characters. So anyways, we have Stinkor, and I actually do have the OG Stinkor, as these kids these days say, vintage. So I have him, and I'm looking for the Origins Stinkor. But this one is the Masterverse, the little updated, more updated one. And I even have the, what is it called? Mythic Legends version of Stinkor that was a PowerCon exclusive one year. So I have that one as well. So, but I actually like this one. This was one of my favorite characters when I was growing up. Why? I don't know. I think it just...
Because you were a boy and you stunk?
No, not so much. But I don't know what it was, but I think just the way the character looked. But if you look at him closely, at the old vintage one, and then the old vintage, what's his name? Merman. They used the same everything. Just painted him different. And of course, they put the smell in Stinkor's.
I was about to ask. So I know in the old ones, he really did stink.
Yes.
That's why my mom did not want to buy one for me. Now, does the new one stink?
I think that they said they have it to stink.
So it's going to stay in the box, right?
No, it's coming out.
Ew, so it's going to stink?
Maybe, but
Ew.
There's the original one right here. Let's see if he stinks. I mean, after what, 40 years?
Ugh. Yeah.
He still stinks?
Yeah, you gotta get a little close in there.
I didn't say stick it up your nose.
I didn't stick it up my nose.
But as I was saying, the original ones, put them together, and it's just the same character, just different paint deco.
Oh my god, I never noticed.
And this is actually Mechanics body armor. So, but yeah, these are just different colors. Same exact character.
Interesting.
So I wonder if the merman is going to be the same figure as Stinkor, like the originals. But yeah, there we go.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Or at least, if you never heard it before.
True.
If you didn't know, now you know. So, Stinkor, what do you think, Sin? Yes? No?
I mean, obviously I bought it for you, so.
Well, yeah, I like it, but I mean...
He's cool.
I like the sculpt. I mean, it looks almost the same, but updated. More articulation.
Yeah.
So he's going to have a lot more posability.
Like that he came with a couple of...
Head swaps.
Yeah, a head swap and a couple of accessories.
And of course, as I showed you, that Stinkor is complete, and he does have his blue shield. Yeah, I can't wait to be able to find the merman, because I want to see if they did the same thing with the updated figures. And last but not least, this is a new figure that has just recently come out. When we first found him, we weren't able to... This first time we've seen him, there were, what, 2 of them?
Yes.
Now that we have them, just like always, as soon as we get them, they're all over the place. So this is still going with the Revelations Masterverse. This is King Grayskull. If you watched the series, this is what series episode, or was it season 2 or?
Well, I mean, I
was
consider
it season 1 part 2?
Yeah,
there
season 1 part 2.
So this is the King Grayskull was in Underverse, or what is it called? Preternia. That's what it was. Preternia, which is known as their heaven. And when He-Man was killed by Skeletor at season 1.1, this is where he was sent, but he kept his Prince Adam body versus keeping his He-Man body. But this is where it all started from, was with King Grayskull. When he was able to put his powers into Grayskull, and the power sword is controlled. And so that's why He-Man says, by the power of Grayskull, this is King Grayskull. But yeah, he even has the body armor like He-Man's, but his, of course, for some reason, his has more red coming off versus He-Man. He-Man only has 4. I'm guessing it has something to do with the generations down the line. But he comes with 2 head sculpts. He comes with a removable cape that is fabric, and he comes with the 2 power swords, because of course there's 2 power swords. He-Man has one, and Skeletor has the other. I can't wait to open this one up. As you see, this way, down that way, is all He-Man figures. So I don't know how I'm going to display this. But I do want to open him up, but I got like 5 more other ones that I still want to open up. So this is the last figure for this Rewind haul. So as you can see, I do collect a lot of stuff, and I don't care what people say when they see, oh, you got all this. Why do you collect this? And why do you have kid toys? And it's like, well, it's because that's what I like. This is my coping mechanism for my depression that I've had. And of course, I have my dog. We just sit in here and play with toys. And we don't play like Sin's like, oh, we're going to get a... No, my idea of playing with the toys is going and reposing everything and trying to get everything to fit where it goes.
But for now, do follow the Instagram channel. It is called Misadventures in Toy Hunting. Eventually, the toy photography will be in there. But until then, we do our giveaways. We tell you guys events that are coming up. Just follow it along with our YouTube.
Yeah, follow it out. It even gives you, lets you know that we have a new video out. So, and then of course, do the YouTube thing. You go like, subscribe, share, ring the bell. Friends of yours may like what we have. You never know who likes what, because a lot of us nerds are closet nerds.
Yeah.
So, and that in closing, just remember what I always said. Keep it safe. People may try and steal what you have because they can't find it.
Times are tough.
Yeah, times are tough, and at least in our area, some people have been beaten up for toys. So, that note, I'm going to close it off with, see ya, pals.